Are you planning to move to a new rental place and don't know where to start? It's a common predicament, but don't worry, we've got you covered. In today's video, we'll guide you through the 7 essential steps to follow when moving to a new rental place. From planning and budgeting to notifying important parties and preparing for the big moving day, we've got it all mapped out for you. So stay tuned as we dive into these 7 essential steps to make your move smooth and hassle-free. First things first, planning is key. It's the cornerstone to any successful move. Think of it as the blueprint for your relocation journey. It's not just about boxing up your belongings and loading them onto a truck. It's much more than that. It's about organizing, strategizing, and executing a plan that will make your move as smooth and stress-free as possible. Start by making a checklist of tasks to complete before the big day. This could include anything from decluttering your current home to setting up utilities at your new place, or even making arrangements for your pets. Check them off as you go along. It's a simple yet effective way to keep track of your progress and ensure that nothing slips through the cracks. Plan for the unexpected too. Things don't always go as anticipated, so having a plan B is always a wise move. Remember, a well-planned move is a successful move. Next up, let's talk money. When it comes to moving, budgeting is key. It's important to know your finances and plan accordingly to avoid any unexpected surprises. So where do you start? Well, first, consider the cost of moving services. Are you hiring professionals or are you going the DIY route? Professional movers can be a saving grace, but they do come with a price tag. Next, think about packing supplies. Boxes, bubble wrap, packing peanuts, they all add up. Don't forget to factor in those costs. And remember, you might be able to save some cash by reusing old boxes or newspaper for packing. Another potential expense to consider is the rental deposit. This is typically 1 to 2 months' rent and is required upfront. It's a substantial amount, so it's essential to include this in your budget. By planning ahead and budgeting wisely, you can relieve a lot of the stress associated with moving. Stay ahead of the game by budgeting wisely. Ready to call in the professionals? Here's what you need to know. Researching moving companies is a critical step in ensuring a smooth transition to your new rental. Start by comparing costs. While it can be tempting to go for the cheapest option, remember that value for money is key. Look at what services are included in the price. Do they offer packing, or is it just loading and transportation? Next, consider reviews and ratings. What are previous customers saying? Are there recurring complaints or praises worth noting? Keep an eye out for comments on punctuality, care for belongings, and customer service. Also, check if the company is licensed and insured. This will provide added security for your possessions during the move. Lastly, consider the company's flexibility. Can they accommodate your preferred moving date? Do they offer after-hours services if needed? Pick a company that suits your needs and budget. Now, let's tackle the big task: packing. We all know it can be daunting, but with a few clever tricks, it can become a breeze. Start by sorting through your belongings. Create 3 piles: keep, donate, and discard. This way, you're not bringing clutter into your new home. Efficient packing is all about strategic planning. Begin with non-essential items, things you won't need in the immediate future. Think seasonal clothes, books, or decor. Wrap fragile items carefully and place them in sturdy boxes. Labeling is your secret weapon. Clearly label each box with its contents and the room it belongs to. This will save you a world of confusion when you're surrounded by a sea of boxes in your new home. And remember, don't overpack your boxes. You don't want to end up with a box too heavy to lift. With smart packing, you'll find everything you need with ease. Moving isn't just about packing boxes. You also need to update your address. It's a critical step that can often be overlooked in the hustle and bustle of moving. But let's take a moment to understand why it's important. When you relocate, you're not just changing your physical space, but also your point of contact with the world. Therefore, it is essential to notify parties that regularly stay in touch with you. Utility companies, for instance, need to know where to send your bills, and your employer needs to update your contact information. Mail services, in particular, play a crucial role. They are your link to important documents, packages, and correspondences. Informing them about your move ensures you don't miss out on any vital mail. Remember, this isn't a step you want to delay. Start reaching out to these parties as soon as your moving date is confirmed. Avoid any issues down the line by keeping everyone in the loop. Finally, let's prepare for the big day. It's all about dotting the I's and crossing the T's. Begin by confirming the details with your moving company. Ensure the time, location, and moving services are all set as agreed. No surprises, please. Now let's think about your first few hours in your new place. Pack an essentials box with items you'll need immediately after the move. Think toiletries, a change of clothes, essential kitchen items, and don't forget any necessary medication. It's like packing for a short trip, just until you can unpack properly. Also, do a final sweep through your home. Check for any items that may have been forgotten in closets, drawers, or even the dishwasher. Leave no stone unturned. And remember, keep important documents and valuables with you. You don't want to be rummaging through boxes looking for these. With these tips, you're ready to conquer moving day with ease. So there you have it, 7 steps to a successful move. We've explored the importance of careful planning, the need for a well-considered budget, and the value of researching moving companies. We've also delved into the art of sorting and packing, the significance of notifying important parties, and the crucial task of preparing for moving day. Each step is a vital cog in the moving machine. Remember, planning is key. With these steps, you're well on your way to a smooth and stress-free move. Happy moving!